Talking about this abortion till birth got you question stuff, that doesn't happen. And if any of you listen to any of the doctors who have been trying to talk to you, you would know this. What we are talking about today is you trying to limit access to abortion care. You want to ban abortion care, and that actually makes you the extremist. Moving it to 6 weeks before most women even know that they're pregnant. They don't even know that they're pregnant at the time, and you're trying to deflect from the topic at hand. And if you have further questions about how abortion care actually works, how pregnancy actually works, you can talk to one of the doctors out in the rotunda who's been here trying to reach you to give you these medical facts. Colleagues, today is day 60, and so today we've learned that we can go 60 days without passing a bill. And maybe next year that's what happens. Maybe next year for our short 60-day session we'll be in the same exact place, because I've got gas. I've got time, I've got energy, and I don't care if we do this again. And after Senator Arch's speech last night, I have lost all respect for him. I've lost all belief that he is willing to exercise leadership in this body. All of the negotiation in good faith, all of the trying to discuss how to move forward, he's leaving the schedule up to the Westboro Baptist Church, evidently. He had the power to not schedule 574 Thursday because they are coming that day, and he gave up that power. Senator Linehan talking about how there's only a few doctors in Nebraska who perform abortions, so this doesn't really affect most healthcare providers. But banning the standard of care, preventing doctors from using their best judgment, affects the entire landscape of healthcare in a state. It's so much more than just abortion care. I think that because abortion has been such a political issue, we tend to think of it as something that is isolated alone on this island. That there's health care and then there's abortion, which is not health care. But the truth is that abortion care is integrated into every part of women's health care, from miscarriage management to helping somebody become pregnant, contraception, people who have been struggling with infertility, managing a complicated pregnancy, people who are facing other medical issues and they need this kind of care integrated into their treatment. I mean, really all of these things. And especially when we're dealing with complicated pregnancies, doctors often have to send their patients to neurologists, pulmonologists, cardiologists, radiologists, all kinds of other doctors. So all of this care is integrated, and it's like Jenga. If you take one thing out of the tower of the healthcare infrastructure that we have in Nebraska, the whole thing becomes weaker, and we can lose people. People will die because you're removing access to healthcare from them. So doctors are consulting with the entire House of Medicine to help their highest risk patients have the most successful pregnancy outcomes possible. And they too understand how the system is currently failing pregnant people at all levels. And not only that, but in a state where we are criminalizing care, where politicians are inserting themselves in the doctor-patient relationship, what's next? Every year we have some kind of abortion ban. Every year we block more access to care. So what's next, guys? Senator Albright, what do you want to introduce next year? They just keep coming one after another. It's our imperative to stand up and make sure that people understand that our healthcare providers went to medical school to help people, to take care of us, and that this is a way that they are taking care of the people of Nebraska. I trust doctors, I trust healthcare providers, I trust Nebraskans, and I don't think any of us in here, I mean, it goes without saying, blah, blah, blah. We say this every single time we get up on the mic. None of you know what you're talking about. The obvious refusal by you to acknowledge that a 6-week fetus does not have a heartbeat tells you that you're not interested in learning information. You're not interested in being corrected with anything that might conflict with your religious views. You are not qualified to make this decision, and people will die and be harmed because of it. Thank you, Mr. President.